All right, we're getting ready to prepare our turkey. And I know we're doing it ahead of time, but we want to test run, and I want you to see how we do our turkeys here in the Jones family. But I'm over at the sink, so I'm going to adjust your camera down so you can see what I'm doing. I got to wash the bird and take the little packets of stuff out of it. So let me adjust you down. Hang on. I want you to see what I'm doing. We've got to get him washed. All right, so cold water. We want cold water. So you see this little band here? It's like trussing his little legs together. Instead of twine, we got that little band. Now my sink is clean. And so we're going to take out these insides. There's the neck bone. Now, if you want, you can save these and boil them down and make your gravy from it. I didn't do it. I normally don't, but I have. And it's very good. So come on, don't forget, turn him up. And on the back side, there is, where it's on the neck was, a packet inside. And there's your giblets. How many times have you, I have, baked your turkey and forgot to take that out and left it in there? And it's easy to forget, isn't it? So we want to wash his inside out a little bit. It was frozen, so I had to thaw him out. And he still had little ice crystals in him. So we want to get that all out of it. Looky there. Now, we got a nice clean bird. Clean up under his little wings. I'm going to sit him on this pan. Now, I've got to wash my hands real good. So, I know I'm touching that, but I'll have to come back. I use Clorox wipes and clean it all up. Anything I've touched. Get my hands real clean. Then we're going to move over to the island, and I'm going to show you how I season him up. Him, her, I don't know what it is. I just know it's good. So let me get moved, get set up, and I'm going to show you what we're going to do, okay? Hold on. All right, we got our turkey all cleaned, and we got the insides taken out. Before I touch him, I'm going to get my seasonings ready. I've got 2 sticks of softened butter. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some poultry seasoning and a little bit of poultry seasoning and a little bit of sage in this butter. And then we're going to rub it all over this turkey. And about a half a teaspoon. That's sage. And I'm going to do about a half a teaspoon of poultry. We'll look at it and decide if we want more. It smells so good, y'all. I love the smell of sage and poultry seasoning. It just tells. See how that's looking? Mmm. Oh, y'all, it smells so good. It smells so good. So I think we've got that mixed together pretty good. Now, before I start messing with him, I'm gonna get me some gloves. All right, I ran out in here and I had to go out in my extra stock and get some. So this way it keeps my hands clean and I won't have to constantly be walking away from you washing my hands. Plus, I'm fixing to get in that butter and play. And it's gonna be good. Okay, so I'm gonna start with the inside. First of all, we're gonna dry him. I forgot that part. We wanna dry him real good because we don't want him wet. And if he's wet from all the water, his skin just won't get brown and crispy and good like we want it to. we'll dab a little bit on the inside too. Yeah. Now we're gonna throw that away. Okay, so what I've done ahead of time is I measured out some salt and pepper, and we're gonna season the inside of it really good. I hope you can see what I'm doing here. And I'm gonna take my hand and go down in there and rub it. So we're gonna put salt and pepper in it. And I've got some sage and poultry seasoning that I'm gonna put inside him. So then we're gonna rub it all inside that cavity, because you want this turkey to be seasoned all the way through. And if you don't go ahead and get on that inside, it just won't. Ooh, that looks good. Now we're gonna stuff it with some onions. I've got one large onion that I cut. I'll stuff that in there. Get as much in there as I can. And then we're gonna put some celery in it. And I'm using the little fine pieces from the inside of that stalk. It's got the leaves on it. That has a lot of flavor in it. So let's stuff it as good as we can. And this is gonna get, again, as much flavor as we can inside this turkey. All right, now what we want to do, I'm going to take my gloved hands and I'm going to try to lift up the skin on this turkey and separate it from the meat. Try to be very careful, if you can, to avoid breaking that skin. You want it to stay as intact as you can. Get down in there. See how I'm doing that? Can you see? So we're going to rub some of this butter up under that skin. Just get you some in your hand and just start pressing it in. And then you can take like that on the outside. See if I can get him around a little bit. And just push it in. Lift that skin up. Smush it under there. That's technical, smush. How do you cook your turkey? Do you bake it whole? I've known people and I've seen people that actually cut their turkey like they're gonna cut up a chicken and roast it like that. It's supposed to be a faster method. I don't know, I've never tried it. I've thought about trying it before and wanted to, but I just haven't. So, okay, so we got him good and buttered under there. Now you see he's got a little pop-up button right there, if you can see it. And that's supposed to tell us when he's done. Although we're not gonna totally trust that little button. When we think he's done or that pops up, we're going to come back and we're going to check him with a thermometer. We want him to go in around here to thigh and the meaty part, and we want him to be like 180. The juices need to run clear, and otherwise you're not going to have a cooked, completely done turkey, and you do not want to serve a partially done turkey. Now, so I'm going to slip these gloves off. Look at there, inside out. Take that one. Well, I was going to inside out, and see my hands are clean. I've got some salt and pepper left. I'm going to sprinkle a little bit on him or her. We're going to bake it at 325. I've got my oven preheated to 325. And we're going to go from there and try to see how long it takes to cook this baby. And I'm excited. I'm getting Thanksgiving a little early. And then when Thanksgiving gets here, I'll have it again. Okay, this is gonna be good. So I'm fixing to slide him in the oven. I lowered my rack so I have room for him. First of all, I just told you a story. I'm not baking him on this pan. Let me shut that oven. We've got to put him in our roasting pan. And I wish I had my gloves back on. I'm getting another pair of gloves. Y'all forgive me. I was talking to you, excited about having you in the kitchen with me, and I forgot I had to move it over. It's gonna take but a second to put on another pair of gloves. Keep that hand clean. Oh, now see, can you see? Let me hold this beauty up while I got him in my hand. Ooh. Now, so now we got him in a roaster, and I've got some broth here that I want to pour in the bottom of this pan. And I've got 4 cups. Let's see if I use all 4 cups. I don't think so. So we're going to hold a little bit back. And I think I'm going to get some foil. I'm going to tint the foil over this beautiful bird. So that's going to allow all that heat to stay in. But the Outside of this turkey won't get overcooked and browned too quick. Now let's put him in the oven. Oh, it's gonna be good. That's a heavy turkey, guys. It's a 12-pound turkey. And I don't think you want to go much higher than a 12-pound. I usually try to stay between 10 and 12 pounds. But anyway, let's get this turkey baked. And I'll be back with you later on when he's done, okay? Stay with me. Our timer just went off on the turkey. I'm going to take it out and look at it. I really don't think it's done yet because it's only been in for a couple of hours. But I want to take that foil off and look at it. And y'all look at it with me, okay? I really don't think it's done. But, oh, it smells good. Oh, it's heavy. I might have to get Mr. Jones to come in and help me with it. Whew. Smelling good. Can y'all see? Now, when you do this, be careful and hold your hands back. A steam burn is worse than any other burn, so be very careful. Oh, it's looking pretty, isn't it? We know it's not ready, but I just want to take a peek at it. Let me see if I can hold it. Like I said, it's heavy, but I want you to see what it looks like. Let me get the handle up. There we go. See, right now, but it hasn't popped up yet, so we know that's a big indicator that it's not done. So, let's cover it back up. Oh, it's smelling wonderful. I just can imagine what this is going to smell like when I get it done with all the sage and poultry in that butter all wrapped inside of him and all over him. Oh, so let's get him back in the oven. If I can do this, I think I'll have to call Mr. Jones to help me next time. Oh, guys, this is heavy. Plus, I don't want to spill any of that liquid. There we go. Now I'm going to set my timer for probably another hour. I'm thinking make it maybe an hour and a half, and we'll look at it. And when we get to where I think it's close to being done, I'm going to check it with my thermometer. And then we're going to take that foil off, and we're going to let that skin brown and crisp up, and it's going to be so delicious. All right, y'all. We just got this turkey out of the oven, and I cooked it right about 4 hours to 180 degrees, and it smells so good. I can't wait to carve into it and try it.
Beautiful color.
It is beautiful. Can I hold it up and show you? Looky there. It is heavy, heavy bird.
12 pounds.
12 pounds.
Pound plate, that was 13 pounds.
Absolutely. And I'm lifting it up. So let's carve us off a slice and try it, okay? What do you say? You want to do the honors for us?
Oh, yeah. I'll do my best.
He does a really good job carving.
I haven't carved a turkey since last Thanksgiving.
Last Thanksgiving.
Let's find that bone up there. Come right down it. This thing's not going to go poof like that on National Lampoon, is it?
It better not. We're in trouble. Oh, so you just follow that bone down.
That's the intention. Got my trusty little pitchforks here.
Those are the most amazing things. If you're to lift things out of your pan, we have 2 of them.
Pick up a big roast.
Yeah.
With them.
The ham. He's our ham cooker when we make a ham.
I'm better at carving hams.
I usually have it out on the board for him to carve, but I'm making him carve it on the plate tonight. Mm-hmm. So far, that's not looking dry, is it?
No, it isn't. It doesn't look dry.
Oh, what a pretty piece.
It's so tender, the meat. Almost all the meat fell off the skin.
Look at there.
It's going to be good, though.
The skin is one of the best parts, isn't it?
Yes.
Ooh, y'all.
Get back on there. But see, it's still got a lot of meat staying on it.
Oh, it does.
Mm-hmm.
And it is still, now looky there, see that pretty skin on that? And there's still juices in that turkey. I don't know if you can see them or not, but it is still juicy. Let's cut us off a bite. And we're gonna make us a plate. I've been wanting this and waiting on it.
It's tender.
Oh, it is, isn't it? That knife just went right through. So that'd be a good way to serve it. Easy for your guests. Go ahead and cut the breast off and slice it up like he's doing. And then your guests aren't struggling with a whole big piece of meat. All right.
Okay.
How about we start with that? I can't wait to get into this other good stuff. Want that bite right there?
What, this bite?
Yeah.
No.
No.
Uh-uh.
He always stealing my food, y'all. Oh, we got us a big old scoop of dressing. Let's put some of this good gravy on it. Ooh, you can't have dressing without gravy. And as I was told, I forgot the cranberry sauce. But you know, we're gonna have cranberry sauce. There we go. And we cooked some peas, English peas, with cream of mushroom soup. And if you've never had that, it's absolutely delicious.
That's my special recipe. I read it off a can of Campbell soup. It's very good.
Come on here, let's try this.
English peas and cream of mushroom soup.
We can try this together out of the same plate. What do you say?
Drain the water off the peas, though.
Yeah. Mmm.
I've already had my piece of turkey. Try some of these peas.
That is moist.
Those are good.
Mm-hmm.
Very good.
Mm-hmm. that turkey is still very moist, and putting all those seasonings and the celery and onion on the inside, and then putting some of that up under the butter with the sage and poultry up under that skin, man, it just flavored it all the way through. That is not a bland turkey.
No.
Dressing. That's what I look forward to the most at Thanksgiving. Now all we need to do is finish that off at the end with a piece of pecan pie or egg custard pie.
Yes.
And we've got our Thanksgiving dinner. Thanks for joining us. I hope you enjoyed this video.
You show them the dressing?
We had a big pan of it earlier. I showed it to them while I was still in the pan. And I just scooped some out, saved some aside for us for later.
Hidden from the camera.
And oh, it's so good. But thanks for joining us. We hope you will try this recipe and the recipe for our chicken and dressing and our gravy.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. See you soon.